going up and coming down. Scratch away. It's the little things that kill. Tearing at my brains again. Oh, little things that kill. I've been there today. We really need food. 'Cause you always knew. Really need food. Scratch away. Things that kill. My brains again. Things that kill. Hola. Can you guess who is in studio right now? If you guys are familiar with the channel, you can guess. That's right. It's just me. I don't know how many times I've told them. I even sent Bree down and said, hey, we're going live at 5. They're probably watching this right now. What's going on? Ezekiel, Pigeon, Cam Handbone, Sparky. What's up, Vince? Big Dog. Kevin Macklin, Chaos, Senor Diddy, Buckshot, Joe Biden. All right. Can you pick 2026? Can you pick your gear range in 2026? I just went from second to first. I'm gonna live there. Yeah, them things jump real bad. But we're waiting on them to come up here, give you guys some info. As of right now, though, just hang on. They're coming. Don't leave us just yet. Don't leave. Just hang on. Hang in there and hang strong. I hear somebody's truck firing up. Yeah, so that's it. There's nobody here. It's just me right now. What's up, Steve? Oh, but call me Cajun. We really need food. Coming up and coming down. This AC keeps kicking off behind me, and it gets hot as 78 degrees in here right now. Dalton, tell them to come on. I don't know where these nerds are. All this nerd talk, even they're scared of it. But also, we got a bunch of new stickers we just printed out here ourselves on the shop. So check out flyingwrenches.com. We actually just did we're working on a redesign of the website, and Bree just got done doing a lot of work to it. I've been on a Bush kick. I've been on Bush and drive-by truckers here recently. It's hot outside too. Dang, I wouldn't know though. Sorry about that. You can, Kevin. They're probably going to charge you a little bit for extra info. But yeah, when they get up here, you can ask them anything you want. They call me Range because I be dressed. Yeah, we had my wife made me a dermatologist appointment. So I had to go do that this morning, so that's why we didn't go live. So if you picked, it was my fault, which I think it's never my fault that we're late or run behind or anything. It's always Mason's fault for sure. But today they got me. I was late, and she made me an appointment at 9:30. Let's see here. Are you a Coors man? Yeah, I mean, I drink Coors. I'm also one. I mean, it's whatever to me, really, when it comes to light beer. When I buy it, I buy Miller Light, personally. But if somebody's got, Busch Light, Michelob, Coors Light, I don't care. I'll drink it. It don't bother me none. You just got to get enough of them in you. Tell them poo on their own time. It's your time. It's our time. I know. I don't know where these people are going. We got our new guy trying to get a share. Mattler, shedding. Miller High Life 40s all day. Yeah. I've definitely had in Florida though, you can't get 40s. It's 32 or 36 ounces the limit. So what's up? Daniel plays with rocks. Colton's a Zen man through and through. Got to be the green one. Like out west, they don't know. I don't know. They don't sell them in our part of the world, but Mickey's 40. Good Lord. Nothing gets better than a Mickey's 40. Hot, too. It's not great. Ugh. But, man, them things will set you right. That's always like, you're in bad standings when you find somebody that drinks Steel Reserve. Dude, somebody drinking Steel Reserve that's a rough character. They've seen things. They've probably done things, and they're actively in the middle of doing not chill things if they're drinking Steel Reserves. Or Mad Dog 2020. If you guys have Mad Dog 2020, wow. Jesus Christ. Free beer is my favorite beer. Second pick is Modelo. I'll drink Modelo, no problem. I'd have a Modelo over Coors. I mean, not over Coors. I'd have Modelo over Corona. Same thing, though. Somebody's got Corona in a cooler, and they're like, have at it. No problem. Done. Like I said, I'm not picky when it comes to light beers. If somebody's got some funky stuff, I'll try to drink some funky stuff. I like Blue Moon, like out of a tap. You go to a tap room or like a hole in the wall bar that's got Blue Moon. Yeah, I know that it's not the chillest thing. Oh, Miller. When I was talking about Miller. Oh, yeah, I buy a PBR and Miller, but it's hard to find PBR around here in cases. You can buy like the 4-pack snacks. You just can't really find somebody. There's not a lot of places that sell PBR in large amounts around here. So, but yeah, if I have my pick, it's PBR and Miller. Used to drink some nasty old Rolling Rock. Go. Two of them. I agree with Steve. Mickey's grenades are dangerous. We need a tour of the Ford Coyote. Yeah, and we just found out they made them in Canada. And the 6.7s are made in Mexico. We just learned that yesterday or the day before that. Dogfish Head. Yeah, I've had them too. Addy Nice, son. Oh, dude. Yeah, Addy Nice. Any of them ices. Bud Ice, Natty Ice. I don't know what the equivalent to Miller. I don't know, like Keystone Ice or whatever. Jesus Christ. That's rough. Whew. Heineken Light's pretty good. That's the only one that I really will have to like. I mean, I will, if you got them provided, I will drink your Heineken. It's going to make me make a face for the first 2, 3, but I'll get over it. That toilet hooch, Brazil, sending pictures to the ER. Whew. Yeah. Toilet wine's pretty rough, I imagine. Angel's Envy. And still a Rough Rider. Never even heard of Angel Envy. Bourbon, then some more bourbon, then I'll finish off with bourbon. When I was younger, seems like whiskey, bourbon, seems like it starts Like, at least for me, it seems like people get into it and they're like mid-20s to like be cool. I did it. I thought that I was going to be like a whiskey dude for a little bit, and then they drop it, and then they pick it up again when they get older. I don't know what that is, but at least for me, like, again, I still think I've had mixed drinks that I've paid too much money for, $20, $25 at a mixed drink somewhere before. Cool. They're good. $15 mixed drink. Yeah. You get something neat at a restaurant or, like a signature drink. Cool. Best mixed drink in the world, Jack and Diet Coke with a lime. Period. Don't matter. They said you should get up here at 8. Whatever. Old English 8. Jesus Christ. Chocolate Crown Royal. Whoa, that's rough. Ice House. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Ice House is tough, dude. But I do like a good bourbon. Mm-hmm. Mickey's for benders. Yup. I got into it in my 40s. I want to hear some of that shit. James, they're coming, I promise. It's not just going to be me talking about my alcoholism. They're coming, I promise. I don't know where the hell they're at, though. They're downstairs. I don't know which cars. I don't know when they're coming up here. Which car did you drive? That was the first weekend that I was leaving my old job that Friday. And so I couldn't get, or that weekend, so I didn't get to go to Shitbox Nationals this time. But if you remember, then you know that we got some stuff coming up our sleeve. And you're about to see all kind of racing footage. So if you want a little bit of inside scoop, become a member, because we let them know first of what we got coming. We got some big plans coming, for sure. Like prune juice and oh my God. Jesus Christ, Kevin. It's not even real. King Cobra, dude. Yeah, dude. Flavor bourbons make me puke. Yeah, again, like there was a phase where I got into Bird Dog whiskey. You ever had Bird Dog? You know what I'm talking about? Huh? No, Jake?
He's cold up too, buddy.
He's
about to strike. Don't mess with it.
He seemed a little on edge.
Don't mess with it. We just went ahead and looked at his grandpa's truck.
The one they brought in here the other day?
Yeah, this one's got a roar or something. Yeah, 'cause he cold up, brother. I'm telling you. He's gonna
hot?
strike. Better watch out.
Is he on the Smurfs?
Not really. He was looking for a Dr. Pepper when I left down there. He said, I ain't got no fucking drink.
I can't believe some of these people held on here, but
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about beer for the past 12 minutes and 55 seconds. So
Hell yeah.
I've been trying to keep them occupied. But everybody wants to talk about transmission.
Y'all want to talk about them transes? Where's the man? The man that knows all the info. He just showed up.
This will be an easy episode for me and you.
Heck yeah, we just sit back and watch.
You got a glass of water? You about to do a lot of talking.
I wouldn't say a lot.
Oh, you got a lot. There's a lot of info you got to get out.
Sorry, I got you on the chair. You got the I guess you got the dates worked up, more or less.
Ford never really published anything on the outer shell.
They didn't really tell us, no.
No.
Ooh, see a few names we know in here.
Scratch away.
Sorry we wasn't here this morning. Colton let us down.
Sorry, we're late.
Yeah.
Because
It's
two people
better-
let me down.
Better late than never.
Yeah. Had some work going on.
Mason, my he/her trans is shifting.
My ear trans. Oh, man. Quick question on a 5-0. Just one. Well, shoot, Kevin. What you got, man?
What's up?
Do you like IPAs, Colton? Yeah, I like a few IPAs.
Damn. Sparky said I went through a big single malt Scotch phase in my late 20s.
I was telling them it's kind of weird because I feel like most dudes that I know, like in their early mid-20s, get into like a
Whiskey.
I'm a whiskey drinker,
Either they do.
and then it falls out real quick. I mean,
feel
I
like
got into it for like months,
It's
maybe.
It's usually either whiskey or hard drugs, I feel like. It's one of the two.
Or a combination.
Or could be both. But, I mean, I don't feel like whiskey does the same
Yeah,
thing when you're on hard drugs, huh?
I miss both somehow.
You missed them? You're still young, Jake. You're only, what, 24?
25 now.
25, dude.
Yep.
Quarter of a century.
Yeah,
You're still young.
Wow.
You got 5 more years to do all kind of crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
You can get into your whiskey phase.
I don't know what
That's
I got to
tough.
do to this MacBook to make it stop pairing up to my phone, but it hooks up to my phone like every 5 seconds all day.
It's
long.
very annoying.
super
'Cause
aggravating.
I get notifications. Would you like to use iPhone microphone 4? Nah.
So Kevin says, why 3rd Gen 5.0 so noisy and best ways to reduce noise from engine compartment? So I have heard one thing that some people have said has helped with some of the noisiness of the Gen 3, and that's I think it's called ProLube. You heard of that, Jake?
Yeah.
ProLube. I mean, it does exactly what it says. It's a pro lubrication. It's basically there to help with clatters and noises and just an additive to put in your oil.
Yeah, they're really noisy, but most of the time it really doesn't cause any kind of issue
That
with them.
it's normal. I mean, I'm not at all sitting here endorsing ProLube or anything else that you could put in it. I've just heard some of customers say, it got better when doing this or when doing that, swapping around oils and things like that. But the Gen 3 5.0 is just noisy, man.
Yeah,
They're
across the board.
Unfortunately, I mean, you should hear them like whenever we do a lot of
Put 'em on
trans
the lift?
overhauls. Yeah, we put them on the lift and we get under them to fill the trans up with the engine running, dude, and it sounds. Like if you heard what we're talking about, you like, man, there's no way that's normal. But everyone we do sounds the same, and we've never seen any issues or anything arise from those noises. So,
I don't know. You know how I knew that answer?
no.
Been that damn buyer's guide videos, dude. I'm about to kill myself doing that thing.
Yeah.
Dude,
How do you
that
think
thing-
I felt sitting up there and saying all that?
I cannot. There's this one part that is so funny in the beginning where you say something mid sentence, stop, and then tap out, like you just stare into the lens, like, and then just pick, like, it just. I mean, but you never break. You just stare up, and you're literally frozen.
I was thinking, dude.
And it was, I don't know, it was. That's a clip because that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I'm 67 and a seasoned alcoholic. Hell yeah, Daniel. I can keep my girlish figure with bourbon.
Yeah.
The squishy drink. You get a squishy little taste.
Man. Whew. 10-speed swap into a 6 possible. Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's impossible. It's just not probable.
It's not feasible. It'd
Switch
be
it to a
cheaper
manual.
go buy a 10-speed truck than it would be to swap it.
Is there any advantage with protection with using 530 over 520 in a 5.0 Coyote? I mean, the majority of the reason why the viscosity is so much lower on the Coyote is because you just don't need it. We're basically trying to get the best fuel mileage we can, and
It's all about
the less thick it is,
Yeah.
the less
drag.
drag with the oil. Yeah, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I mean, honestly, it's not gonna hurt if you got a 240,000 mile 5.0. I'm here to tell you, I don't think it hurt to put 5W50 in it.
No.
I mean, seriously, that's what we run
I got
5W50 in this
mine,
car.
so-
On the performance side, like whenever we start talking about high horsepower, we forget about all that fuel mileage crap, and we think logically, and we say thick oil, less
Reliability.
friction. Thick oil, less friction. It just makes sense. Why not on the 10 to 6 speed with just computers, man? Just computers, wiring harnesses. I mean, you could. They make
Even the
standalone
engines are
controllers for the
different,
10
but
speed.
You'd have to do a standalone like that. and-
Yeah, man.
If money's not a problem, though,
Money's not a problem.
Bring
it
it
can
to
happen,
us.
but I'm just telling you.
I mean, if money isn't a problem, you'd just be better off going buying a 10-speed truck.
Exactly. Or,
And then you still have the 6-speed
or
truck.
you could stop for a second and think you're probably getting rid of the better transmission there.
don't get rid of that 6-speed.
Yeah. And they're pretty solid. So, getting into what we're here to talk about today, we're here to talk about
Dates.
10R80s.
Yep.
And the most common question I get, I probably answer 3 to 4 phone calls a week that as soon as I pick it up is, hey man, I'm thinking about buying a F-150 or an Expedition, and I just want to see what your recommendation is. What year should I buy? What year did they update this? What year did they update that? What year got the more reliable parts inside of the transmission? So when we think about 10R80, the number one problem, and I know there's several other little quirks and things that we talk about, but the biggest problem with that transmission is the CDF drum, right?
Yes.
When you say, Jake? I mean,
100%.
definitely everyone we see coming here slipping is a CDF drum. So common that Ford actually come out with a technical service bulletin for this issue. They've had about 7 of them. We covered this on a show
Yeah.
before. We'll probably come back one day and redo that because I feel like you
But
guys.
when did they come out? Dates.
What?
with 10 speeds.
What do you mean? That's what I'm getting to.
Oh,
I'm talking about the technical service bulletin they come out with addressing
Jesus.
addressing the CDF drum problem. The reason for it to come out with a service bulletin is it's the same reason they come out with all these service bulletins, and it's not to help technicians. It's to save themselves money. It's literally what they do when there's really common problems like this. They post these bulletins and they cut the times because you don't have to diagnose it now. It's a common problem. You can just do this bulletin and move on. And the bulletin's really, it's honestly pretty dumb. But talking about there in the dealer bulletin of that, does it say what year affected for as far as like 2022?
Yeah, it's everything up until August of 2022.
August of 2022.
Yeah.
And this is for the CDF drum. So that means, is that August 1st or is that August 31st?
I want to say it said 22nd, but I'm trying to pull it back up.
Okay. Jake is working.
Yeah, let's see. August 15th, 22.
That's across the board. Navigators, Transits, Mustangs, F-150s, and Explorer.
Yeah.
And the Expedition.
Yeah, I don't know if you're on the screen or not, but it'll say 20 to 22, 21 to 22. They have a separate one for the 17 to 19s. Ford breaks them down into different different pages because they have different tests.
Does this apply to the 10R80 and 10R60 or just the 10R80s?
Just the 80s.
Just the 80s. So we're just counting the Explorers because of those cop cars, I think, that have the
3.3s.
10R80s. Yeah. Okay, so there's your answer. August 15th of 2022. That's the last day. If your vehicle was built on or before, so that means if your vehicle was built August 15th, 2022, you do not have the updated.
No.
If it was built August 16th of 2022, I guess they just come in there at midnight and we're like, hey, we'll get this shit out of here. We got to get these new CDF drums in there.
Yeah.
So
either that or that's the cutoff for the 22, and they started producing the 23-year model.
I wonder if that's what it was because they mix that. There's never a dead set date on. That's something that's real aggravating because you look at the build date of a vehicle and you're trying to determine what year it is. Well, it was built in September 9th of 2022. Well, is it a 22 or is it a 23 model? In most cases, it's going to be a 23, but they move that date around model to model
just
to hit
like
whatever needs
the
they
24
have.
Mustangs, like what I have, they actually were starting to be built in May of 2023. So,
May of 23, and then they
you
ran
get a
them.
24-year model.
Yeah. That's wild. But yeah, there's your answer. Is set down in stone, August 15th, 2022. That is the day you are going to get the updated CDF drum with the I don't know what you call them, the little things machine lip that grabs on the sleeve that does not allow it to slide. So moving on from the CDF drum, what other parts do we have that we've updated? There's a few other ones, but really the big one that I'm thinking about is the trash can, or more specifically, the outer shell is what it's called. And this is basically a big aluminum basket, and this thing houses the entirety of the transmission. So it has 3 places on this drum where it contacts something. It has a spot in the front where the A clutches grab. It has a F clutch in the middle, which is the one that actually beats the tangs out. F clutches are used for almost every single gear. And in the back, we have a spot that the ring gear sits for the rear planetary. You kind of see that there on the picture if you want to pull it up.
Yeah, this is the updated outer shell.
Yep.
You see the
black in
dark
color.
anodized color. The original one, shiny.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Yeah, Ty's got a.
Hey, that's Jake. Look at Jake.
It is.
Dude, it's one of the coolest things ever. Whenever you type something in on Google, looking for something, and you see, one of our pictures or our faces pop up.
Look, this ours too.
That's ours. That's ours right there.
There's another one over here.
There's me. There's a video.
Yeah, it's just everywhere. Honestly.
All right. Ty called me yesterday with a question. He just put it down in the chat before you get too far ahead of yourselves. You want to read it out loud for him?
I gotta find it here. Let me scroll down. 2021 6.7 10-speed shifts hard out of park into reverse and drive. Other day went into 10th and neutral revved. Let off, then gas, and then was fine. 150,000 miles. Never serviced. CDF bushing moved right. Maybe. Probably not if it's in that intermittent.
I would probably assume that the symptoms are because of a valve body issue in that, but the actual valve body issue might be caused by something that was caused by a CDF drum bushing and moving.
Yeah, I can tell you every time that I drove a bunch of these 10R140s lately. I had
Yeah.
one the other day, man. This thing, it's upshift perfect every single time. The only thing it would do when you were downshifting, it would bang into eighth. That's the only thing it would do. The only gear, and I'm like, man, this is for certain. It's got to be a valve body. Well, luckily for me, the customer, he didn't care. He wanted me to build it anyways. But we tore it down. Sure as shit, there it was, smoked. Had the B clutches, absolutely fried.
Last
and I was
one
like,
that left today had the
B clutches fried.
as
I wouldn't be surprised because you said it was in 10th, which that's not a B clutch thing, but
No.
8th is usually the one we see B clutch problems with. But I'm just saying, we have seen every single one that has come to us that had any kind of shifting problems ended up having some type of an internal problem. So I definitely wouldn't try a valve body without going through it.
No.
Just go and bust that cherry tie.
No, he
ain't
said
that
he's
bad.
bringing it to us.
Oh, yeah.
He
Bring it
said
up
fine,
here.
too.
Bring
he
it
said
up
he
here.
wants to service it, and if that don't fix it, he said he's bringing it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it up here. Jake could give you a crash course.
Yeah, look at all these. Some more. Some more. Some more.
You can't escape us.
I mean, it's just everywhere. Look.
Look at that hair.
Stuff.
God.
Hey,
dude.
look, there's finally somebody else.
Yeah, it's almost. It's
What was you thinking with that hair, dude?
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
You can pull off a lot of looks. Long hair is not your
pulled-
look.
I pulled that. I pulled that
no,
off.
no.
I pulled it off.
No, that was a fashion faux right there, dude.
Somebody's lying here because this is not a 10R80.
That's
Tell
a
you that.
6R140,
It
but
is.
That's probably
visit the site.
Is
Visit
it?
the site.
Oh, it's Instagram, of course.
Oh, that's us.
63 weeks ago. That wasn't me
Cool. Hell yeah, brother.
lying about it on the internet.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
So going back to the outer shell before I was interrupted, the outer shell, when did it get updated? Do we know?
Ford hasn't published like a set in stone date or anything. I'm sure if you had a bunch of VIN numbers, you could track down which ones came with which, but it was somewhere between late 2023 and early 2024.
So I would say it was probably towards the end part of 2023 before we first started seeing our first ones, at the dealer that we were getting. So I mean, I would assume probably somewhere in there. Like I know we busted down a 2024 model the other day, the Whipple truck that we done, and that one had the updated CDF drum, of course, and it had an updated outer shell already in it. If I had to guess, I would say your car probably has an updated outer shell. It's a 24 model, but my truck, being a 23
Probably
F-150, probably still has the original outer shell.
Yeah.
You haven't busted your guts open yet on that thing? Just to look around?
I ain't got like 11,000 miles on it, man. No, we did. You want to tell them about our trans we got down there on the table?
Oh, that thing's tough.
I mean, I don't really want to go to talking shit about them
No.
because I don't know anything about.
You don't know what
I don't
somebody
know.
can do.
I don't know if what I was told was true, but I got a transmission that was built 10R80. It was
Reputable
built
builder.
by a very reputable builder, like probably the biggest in the 10R80 performance world.
Yeah.
So I was, you know me. They said it was built by these people, and I'm like, okay, get it here.
I wanna see.
He said it had a couple hundred miles on it, and it was already broke, making noises, wasn't shifting right. And I'm like, shit, yeah, bring it here. I want to see. I like to see what other people are doing. I mean, do a little copycat. But we busted this thing
Investigate.
open, man, and like I said, again, I'm not talking shit because you never know. This
you
thing
never know if
had
somebody went and put a valve body
several
in it or
problems,
what.
that I just didn't like to see. The number one being there's a bolt for the filter on the 10R80 that's it's a cunt hair longer.
Yeah.
You
Can I
had to
say
say
that?
you had.
I couldn't help it.
You
I
had-
couldn't-
you
I
had-
couldn't help it. It
Well,
felt
that-
appropriate.
that's it, guys.
It felt appropriate. So,
And we're going to wrap up. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see y'all tomorrow live.
It's a little bit longer than the rest of the bolts. And the problem with this bolt is if you put it in the wrong spot, it can go through the transmission and into the internals.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah,
Bad.
it
bad.
can actually
bad.
hit the outer shell.
That bolt was not in the right spot. So there's a big problem. And the even bigger problem I seen when we pulled it apart was the damn thing still had a outer shell. It still had a silver outer shell on it.
Yeah.
So don't know when it was built. So I can't, like I said, once again, I'm not really talking smack. It was just, I was really let down for what I was expecting with this trans. As much as I've heard about these transmissions, shit, I can do better than that.
We're the best in the country.
Hands down, no doubt.
When we do them vertical lives, dude, people freak out watching Jake build these things.
They love it.
And they hate seeing me. They hate seeing me on this show. I didn't realize how despised I was on this show. Outside of a few friends I've made, Vince and Daniel plays with rocks.
J-Ram.
Yeah.
J-Ram's still out there. I've been worried, dude. I'm a little scared for J-Ram. We got 43 people in here, 24 likes. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Also, check out our membership program. We have a bunch of members in here. You can ask them, is it worth $6? Hopefully they tell you, yeah, maybe
Lightning
not.
Truck said, when does the discussion lean towards 10 speeds? I don't know what we were just
Kinda
talking
getting
about, but I think we're there.
Yeah.
I hope. Anyways, this is 10-speed talk, right?
I'm not distracting you. I'm not distracting you.
Anyways, Cannon Templeton says, what are your opinions on tuning a 10R80 with the updated parts? Stock F-150 3.5, would this help with longevity and drivability? Even with 20,000 on my Reman, it still doesn't act right. Yeah, so, man, I wish that we were at a point where I could tell you that, we tune these things and we fool with them, but we don't.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there, and it's something that we haven't perfected to the point where we're like, I'm not going to stand up here and tell you guys that I probably should, because we could probably get a bunch of them, and I'd probably tear a bunch, some of your shit up, and then eventually would learn how to do it. But we have fooled around with some trucks that have had tunes in them, and I can tell you that it just it's hit or miss. I've seen some that really shifted good. Like, for instance, that 10R140 we had, it was super hot, the one we just finished this morning. Super hot, but as far as the shift quality, man, it was snappy. It didn't skip gears. One bum, 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 bum. It wasn't none of that. Well, the thing that drives me nuts about the 10R80s is how high of a gear they'll get into.
At such a low speed.
Yeah, like my truck will be in 10th gear at 39 mile an hour. There is no reason that truck should be in 10th gear at 39 mile an hour. And that is all tuning. It's just, it is. And I think as time goes on, this will get more and more and more. Maybe one day we'll start selling a tune of our own for them. But at this point, we have been able to make them work extremely well with the stock tune.
Yeah,
like,
for most.
How many people we had call complaining?
None of them.
Not one. That's a stat. That's a statistic. A statistic that I don't want to keep saying this because I know that sooner or later it's going to happen, because you just can't do this and not have one bite you. But that's a statistic I am very excited to say. I know we built over 30 10R, and that's just 10R80s, not including the 140s. But I know we built over 30 of them this year alone, and not one of them has come back. Yeah, and we've been building them from the dealer days.
Have so many more coming too.
Hell yeah, man! I'd say 3 out of every 5 emails we open is a 10R80 right now. Yeah, which we love it. We love it, guys. If you have one, if you're thinking about bringing it to us, get it rebuilt, I highly recommend it. You're not going to find. I don't think you're going to find a better price for what you get.
Boom. Yeah, and Jim's our buddy too. And me and Cam Hambone thought he was going to get me this while ago. He thought he was going to get me. Yeah. Down 30 pounds. I don't look it right now, but shout out.
Jasper 10R80, any count? Well, we're not. Damn. Yeah.
Go ahead and start talking that shit.
Yeah, I'm obviously not a huge Jasper fan. We are a Jasper dealer. We will occasionally sell them. We sell some 6L80s.
Not a 10R80.
We're not going to sell a 10R80 from Jasper, brother. Like, I tell you, we don't even sell them from Ford. Like, if you want one from Ford, I'm going to do everything in my power to talk you out of it, because I truly believe that we can do it better than what whoever the hell Ford's paying to reman their transmissions can.
Somebody asked or put a comment out talking about the reman yotes and asking about the problems we've had. He said, I've been here for 6 months and I think I've seen 2 of them that were bad.
Yeah. Steve says worth every penny. Seems like eliminating the adaptive strategies altogether would be beneficial. What did we do this morning, Jake? That truck wanted to dick around. It wanted to start dicking with us. Yeah. Guess what it got? To hell with them adaptive tables. Gone, brother. Stop.
I think a lot of that had to do with the tune.
Yeah, it was the tune, because it shifted good at first, but the more we drove the truck, the more sporadic the shifting became. Yeah. I'm like, what the hell is happening here? What's happening? He went back, cleared the tables, shift great again. So, I don't know. Another one of them things. You live and you learn, man. We're definitely still learning with them. But, so unfortunately, we don't have a date on this outer shell.
No, not a set in stone kind of date.
But we're assuming 24 model years, all 24 up model years will be good to go, what we're assuming. Yeah. Other than those 2 parts, what else have they updated? One way?
Yeah, they've updated the one way.
One-way.
The first one I seen was a 24 model, but I don't think we've had a 23 yet. I know we've done a 22 before, but
A couple of 22s.
yeah.
No 23s yet though at all. I think. I mean, like them CDF drum, putting that sleeve, that lip on
Seems
the sleeve
to
is
really
is
fix.
fixing 'em.
Look, he got his banner now.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
Ty,
there
good
he
job,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Yes, Brad, you can turn the adaptive tables off. You can stop them and resume them whenever you want. You can turn them back on just the same way. And this is not always good. You really would rather have the adaptive table, especially with stock
at
tuning.
stock.
But with this truck, it was, I'm telling you, this thing was ignorant.
Race
it
truck.
was ignorant. And, dude, you ever had, like, you have a conversation with somebody and you're just trying to explain to them,
They have no
brother,
idea.
you got a race car. No, man, you had it on Tune Zebra. That's just stock power level, brother. It will boil the tires down from 35 miles. If I stab it at 35
On 37s.
on 37s, it's going in the ditch. Man, crazy. Not to say that I don't like that stuff. I mean, I really like.
Yeah.
I love fast ass trucks, especially because they tear up all the time. But
They do that.
there's also the side of me that understands that we rebuild transmissions and
Got a warranty.
hot ass
for it?
engines don't mix real well with warranties.
No.
Have we seen any remanned 10R? Big Dog was asking. Have we seen any 10R80 remands come in? Because he's asking, are they bad? Or do they fail prematurely?
I know for a while, even after the CDF drum was supposedly fixed and put into everything and sold, I think Ford had a stockpile of old CDF
was.
drums that they ran through.
It was.
Because a lot of people that got reman units,
Early.
yeah,
Like we just done one last week. That guy said he had one put in. He had 85,000
Yeah.
miles on this truck, and he had already had a reman put in at like 40, and it was already tore up again.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that does happen a good bit with the reman stuff.
you never know what they're going to send back through.
Yeah,
Like the CDF drum bushing might not have moved yet, so they might just
and
send it on its way
and
again.
that's the thing is it's just like cam phasers. So you remember when those updated cam phasers come out? Ford come out with the updated phasers, put it in the bulletin, and in the bulletin told dealers that they should use current stock first before ordering the updated one.
Yeah.
And I argued with our parts manager at the
I ain't
time
putting that
7 or 8 different times. He would bring me them old cam phasers out there that they had in stock and try to give them to me to put them on somebody's vehicle. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not. You might as well throw them in the garbage because I'm not going to install them. Because the majority
There's
of cam
no
phaser
point,
jobs we
man.
were getting at the time were coming from YouTube. And the ones that were coming from YouTube, that's the only question they care about. Are
you were
getting,
completely
are you giving me the
shafting
updated?
somebody if you put in the
Yeah.
old set.
You do a three, over $2,000 worth of labor on most shops on doing cam
Yeah.
phasers, and you're going to do all that labor and put the same garbage ass part in it that was the problem in the first
Just
place.
because somebody doesn't want to eat
Eat that shit.
$200 in
Eat it.
parts.
Flying wrench is a face you can trust.
Sometimes.
That's one
Yeah.
thing I'll say. We'll always do the best. Like if there's an upgrade or anything like that, it's always going to get that.
So John Riley said, "Do we need to worry about Ranger 10R80 rebuild?" So the new 10R, the new Rangers are actually 10R60s,
24
starting
and
in
up.
24. The older ones we've rebuilt one, and that one was, old boy was not using that truck like a Ranger. He was hauling scrap cars with
He thought he had a 6.7.
with a Ranger, brother. And when I say it was the worst, we made videos on it. It was the one that had the shell in half.
Yeah.
It was
Split
so
in half.
bad. It beat the shell out so bad. We took it off in
Yeah,
two pieces
that thing had to be banging and all kinds of stuff for a long
time. Yeah. Yeah. So, John, I mean, here and there, I feel like you'll see them, but honestly, the majority of what you're going to see is F-150s and Expeditions. And the reason for that being is just there's
Power.
so many more out there. They make more power, and typically people pull more with those.
Yeah.
John Jacob Jingleheimer.
So Brandon Tuck says Oztune legit. Yes,
I know
Oztune
a
and
lot of
Brandon.
people really like-
What was that? What's his name? Brandon Osborne, I think, something like that. Something Osborne. But yeah, I mean, he seems like a very knowledgeable guy. I'm in a few forums on Facebook, high performance.
He's definitely
5.0
one of the
stuff.
top 5.0.
I'd say
like
top
Cody,
top
10
3 for
speed
sure. I mean, you got
tuners.
Lund is a really big one. Oz. There's one more I'm forgetting about.
Yeah, Adams said, sounds like a normal Ranger activity, hauling way too much. Yeah. The people with the Rangers do way too much, and then the people with the Super Duties typically don't do anything.
There's a good question. Sparky says, if you pull the pan and filter on a 10R80, can you see if you have the updated outer shell? You would be able to. You'd be able to see it through. There's a couple little peepholes in the bottom of the case. You wouldn't be able to see the CDF drum though, unfortunately, because it is encased inside of the outer shell. So, yeah, it might be a good idea. Like if I don't know if you do have one down, you guys can send me some info and let me know. You know, if you pull a 23 that has a late build date and it's got a black shell in it, let me know because I'm definitely curious on what the date actually is where they done them.
PDGN 4852's got a question.
All right.
Even put colons in it.
So he said, I know you're talking about 10R80s right now, but curious, you had a 10R140 and a 6873 gas job apart yet? If so, how different is it than the 10R140 and a 67? That's a good question for Jake. Was there any difference?
I believe
He built the one we had
CDF
out of 7.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think the CDF drum was different. I think it had one less F clutch. I think it had 4 instead of 5. But pretty much you can change over the parts if you buy all the parts for like a 6.7. You change it over, get your extra capacity.
Yeah, and after learning that, that's what we agreed we were going to do on the next
Same
time.
thing with the Ranger. It was the same way.
That's what I was about to say. So the 10R80 and the F-150s and Expeditions has an extra clutch on, I think, the E's and the F's.
F's, yeah.
E's and
E's
F's.
and F's.
And the only reason I can think of that they would do that is just to save costs. You know, you save $8 per transmission you put in a Ranger by cutting 2 clutches off.
Yeah, we did see something, found something really interesting looking on the parts catalog the other day. The CDF drum in my car is actually different than what we've been putting in these updated ones.
I wonder if it's extra capacity.
I wonder if it has an extra F clutch.
If it is, dude, we'll be on to something there.
Yeah, it has it's the 10R80 Mustang is the only one with this CDF drum. The only other one that has the same is the 10R100.
You all right?
I've been having problems, sinus problems. Oh, that's not got no work.
I'm sure that cigarette make you
It make you
breathe
feel
a little
better.
better.
Open me up, brother.
Yeah.
So the question up here we missed, I was reading before Colton saw what it said about that other one. It said, for rebuilding a 10R80 for a stock or mildly modified truck, do you do any upgrades or recommend upgrading parts? So something we've been quoting a lot of. We hadn't got to install any quite yet, but I think it's going to be a very solid option because really the only thing out right now is the Suncoast kit.
Pretty much.
It's just not worth the price they're asking.
No.
They want $3,000 for a kit that machines a couple of your top hats and whatnot. What we would probably do in the future is start cutting them ourselves if we had enough of them we were doing. But what the kits I'm talking about was the high torque kit.
Called torque kits.
Torque kits.
They do it on the most problematic
those?
clutch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Most problematic clutches like the D clutch, the E clutch, and the F clutch.
D, E, and F. Yep. So those have an extra capacity.
Yep.
So we've been doing those we've been quoting those on like people that have Whipples. Yep. We're gonna put those in that trans I told y'all come from the other shop.
Reputable shop.
Very reputable shop.
I'm probably gonna put it in my car too, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's what I think you should smoke yours first.
Yeah, that's why I haven't ordered anything yet.
At this point,
I did order something in May and it didn't come in, so
I haven't
that's
seen.
why we're here.
I mean, do you dog on that car when you're not here?
What?
You
don't dog. You don't dog on it though.
Sometimes.
No.
He don't dog. He paws. You know he does. So what about the Alto, the Colines you showed me? Anything developed? They coming out with something for the 10R80?
I don't know they're doing the 10R80.
What was it you were
That was 6R140.
Oh, they're doing a whole kit now. So every clutch pack's going to get That is, I'm telling you, those Colleen stills, which I think Colleen was a company, and then didn't you tell me Alto bought Colleen?
Colleen's a company. It's like a trademark and all. It's like a process of what they do to coat these steel plates. These
are the most insane steel plates I've ever seen. So, usually you stack clutches and steels up.
Pull up image.
Well, I mean, he can pull up an image, but it's just a color change. What I'm saying is, you stack clutches and steels up like this, right? And they just have the weight of themselves sitting on each other. You can usually turn them. You can reach in there with your hand and turn them. With these Colleens, you physically cannot turn them. They grip so hard. Like they're just, it's something about the metal they put on them. Yeah. They're legit. And if they ever come out with something for a 10R80, I promise you we will be trying them because I bet you they would be dumb. I bet you they'd be, I'm telling you, I bet you they'd be spinning the tires every time they shifted.
Yeah.
They already half-assed do that.
Yeah, Wavy's talking about RDUs on the Bronco Sports. Have we worked on them? We actually just put one in on a Ford Edge the other day.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. They talk about putting the clutches in them, but good thing we don't have to deal with Ford warranty around here.
Yeah. Brian Johnson. What's going on, Brian? Thanks for coming in. 51 viewers in here. We got 29 likes. You guys make sure to hit that like button if you want these two guys to keep giving you solid information.
Yep.
And if you want to talk movies with me, or go watch me go fishing.
So Daniel Plays Rock said he's in a 5th-gen Ranger forum, was in a lengthy conversation with people who seem to think they got a new trans when theirs is replaced. They would not believe that they were getting a reman unit. So, I mean,
That's
what
another
really,
thing. People are told you're getting a transmission, and they don't understand that they're getting something that somebody just put together as cheap as possible for a big corporation like Ford.
Yeah, so I mean, the only difference between a reman and a newly built unit is all the parts out of the reman. I say all of them, not all of them, but majority of the hard parts in the reman are getting reused.
Yeah.
You know, they were already ran through somebody's shit one time. It broke something. They swapped it. That went back to the factory.
You have no idea what kind of parts you're getting.
Yeah. So I mean, what kind of vehicles can we get a new unit like that for?
We can
Usually
only,
just newer stuff, right?
We can
Like,
only get like new 10R80s from Ford for stuff that they're currently still putting in like factory.
right, like an 11 to 9. I'm pretty positive at this point. You can't
no.
11 to 1967. Like you can't.
No,
you
no.
can't. They don't.
Your
They're
only
not
option
even
is
making
reman.
the casting for that
No,
block
it's
anymore
gone.
at the factory. The only thing you can get is previous castings.
Yeah. Unless they still make them in like the 750 trucks, which is possible. But I mean, for the most part, the only one now, like 10R80 wise, any like 17 to 20 is reman only, and then 21 and up would be the only one that you can get a brand new unit for.
Yeah. Mason should lay off the white powder. I've been off the white powder for a good while, man. I just
Yeah.
got sinus problems right now. I had to lay it down, man. Had to lay
Yeah.
it down.
Brian said we've been having RDU problems for years on Fords. Yeah.
Yeah, the first problem was putting I want to say bad word. The first problem was putting an RDU in the shit anyways from the get-go.
Well, I mean, their other option wasn't much better anyway.
What was their other option?
PTUs.
Still have a PTE.
It still has PTU and goes to the
Yeah,
bed
yeah,
like
it's still
that.
got to have a way to because
Yeah.
I mean you got sideways motion out of the CV axles. You got to transfer that into a perpendicular motion back to the disc. So you still got a PTU. The RDU is the bullshit because that's when Ford
I thought
got
it was
into
just
this.
like more like a traditional
It's an
type
automatic all-wheel drive. It is a traditional stop dip.
because these have like
they have
the
the
torque limiting.
They have the
clutches
electric
and all.
motors, and the big thing I've read about on the Escapes and the Broncos that makes them so interesting is it's not a 1-to-1. You know how like in an F-150, like we locked that transfer case in 4 high, it's putting the same amount of power to the rear wheels as it is to the front. It's a 1-to-1 kind of thing. These are not, and they're not like controllable with a button. A lot of it is for the automatic all-wheel drive portion, which is I don't know. I mean, I guess if you Baja, you out in the sand dunes, you out Baja and every day, then I
and
could
your
see
Ford Edge.
where
Trying to get a little Baja blast
That's what I'm
going on.
saying, man. I don't know. Dalton Smith said, "Shut up,
I think he was talking
That's
to me.
nice.
talking to me, boy.
No, he's talking to me.
You talking to me, boy?
I just said he's talking to me 3 times.
Yeah, all right. It's all right,
Don't listen
Colton.
to
It's all right,
anything I
Colton.
say.
It's all right." Escapes are very common for their converters right now. Shutter Island over there too. Yeah, you seen our Shutter Island video.
Yeah, those poor front wheel drive transmissions just cannot get away from converter issues.
They won't as long as they keep the tuning like they have it.
No. On off, on off,
And
on
they
off.
know that. They know that tuning's some
Yeah.
bullshit, man. All they care about is getting you out of 60,000 mile warranty. That's all they give a damn about.
Yeah.
That's it.
Lock up
That's it,
first
dude.
gear.
That's it. And you pay your bill. That's it.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're on the vertical stream on YouTube, make sure you switch over to our horizontal stream where you can get more information, camera switching, better audio. I just got you on here just get you a little taste. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can switch
Taste.
over.
Show you what's going on.
Yeah.
You can go live.
I got 2 lives running.
You
on
got
YouTube.
2 lives running. You're going to short circulate the YouTube.
Dude, we're about to slip into interstellar over here.
Wavy Rico said I sold a brand new reman, just part 10R80.
No reman.
No reman. Sold a
72.
brand new,
Yeah.
no reman, just part 10R80, 7,200. Yeah, I mean we do the whole job and save you $1,000 off that. Yeah, I'm trying to talk over you.
What do you think of the 8-speeds?
And the Maverick.
The 8F35s,
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I didn't like them ever since that first time we built one at Johnson Ford, and I was over there working on something, and I kept seeing Jake come out of that damn tool room. He'd bring 2 boxes out, and then he'd go back and get 2 more, and then he'd go back and get 2 more, and then he'd go back and
Awful.
and he had 9 or 10 boxes out, special tools. And
I hate them.
I ain't with that. Had any issues with these Coyote F-150 rear ends or transfer cases? Yes, not transfer cases. Hardly ever see problems with those, but rear ends, yeah, we do.
8.8s and 9.75s.
Yeah, we usually are good for about 1, maybe 2 a month. We'll see.
Yeah.
They seem to always come in pairs. Like, if we do 1, we're going to do 3.
Yeah.
It's like that with
A
everything.
lot of front diffs, too.
2 live crew. Sick. Jimmy, if you want to ask your question, you got to get over to the horizontal stream.
Okay,
Not
Dalton.
taking questions on the vert.
Yeah.
No questions on the vert. Get over to the horizontal. I'm putting a buffer in.
Yeah, Colton missed out on the 10R80 video down there.
Yeah, dude, he
Put one together.
smoked that son of a bitch,
Yeah.
too. I'm talking about smoked it. Like, he started at like 2:30, and at 4:30, I walked by the room. It wasn't even 4:30. It was like 4:15, 10 after 4. I walked by the room. He was sticking the valve body in. I said, shit. 2 hours? 2 hours. He done built the whole trans.
That boy do it.
He do it.
That
now,
boy
now we
do
just
it.
got to see if she'll work. If she works. Does
Yeah.
it work?
Most time.
The only 10R80 we've ever had to pull out
It's the one
twice
with the converter issue.
was the one with the converter problem, and then I got one time. I damn rolled a seal on that e-drum, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, you did do that.
I did.
When we didn't even have a lift.
Working on the
Yeah.
ground,
Oh,
bro.
well.
At Mama's.
Yeah. That's what he was talking about earlier today. He was talking shit to Austin. Say you ain't no real OG. Dalton was here when we was running the lifts off a generator, bro.
Yeah.
We were pouring. We would go to malls and get our water jugs, and we just go fill up like 8 or 9 of them. That's how we wash our hands.
Yeah. And we had some wipes, and
Yeah.
that was about it.
Y'all tough.
We were toughing it.
Yeah.
Y'all tough.
We were
We
boys.
didn't
toughing
have
it.
power or water here when we started.
For like 2 months.
It was a
It was a minute.
Oh, man. Building 10R80s and all out here in the.
What year's
Doing
10R140 is safe when buying used? The one piece of advice I could tell you on the 10R140 is stay away from the 2020 year models. The 2020 year models,
Most
if they
problematic for
didn't,
sure.
yeah, and then with the planetary problems, because
Yeah.
both planetaries are the old style. So
Yeah, they even have another planetary, which is number 2, that I see fell a lot. That was on the 20-year model, had less pinions than the next year model. But if you do buy one, it does break. We will put in all the updated parts. So.
see that shit down here. He said I have to pull a 6,000 payload, 2,500 miles round trip. My options are a 2020 Aviator 10-speed or an 02 Explorer with a rebuilt 5-speed with 30,000, which is
Oh,
my
man.
best shot at making it back on safely.
Flip a coin.
Ain't neither one of them gonna make it.
I don't know.
Man,
At
those
least you
5
have
are-
heated seats in the Aviator.
Yeah, no shit. I'd probably pick the Aviator just because at least if you're broke down, maybe the engine still runs, so you can run the
Maybe.
air conditioner and stuff. But the 5R55s that's definitely one of my least favorite transmissions out there Ford's ever done. Have they actually updated the CDF cylinder on the 10R140? The replacement looks the same as the old one. So here's a funny story, Brian. I have a whole video about that same thing that we made, talking shit about the fact that the thing wasn't updated because it didn't have a lift. And then we actually I ended up scrapping the video because I think, now I don't know this for 100,000%, but I'm pretty positive they did something a little different on the 10R140s because it did change numbers. I think they changed the material on the back of the sleeve.
Yeah, I think it's something that you
It's
really
some
can't
kind
see.
of it's something you can't see.
Yeah.
They didn't do it the same
The part
way
numbers
on the
updated.
140.
It's supposed to be updated. I haven't seen any fail that have already had that put in them.
Yeah.
But and right here with Wavy talking about the Ford TSB saying 10R80 MHT doesn't apply to 10R80. Ford has 2 different TSBs for the.
They have one for MHT and one
yeah,
for regular.
yeah.
What? Why?
This is the regular number is 25-2429. I don't know why Ford wants to split it up, but it has the same.
That was on
exact-
camera.
I would say.
It has the same exact
Get it out of
August
there, brother.
15th.
I hate you so much, dude. I can't stand. I hate you.
I'm
so
having
much.
problems over here, brother.
Yeah.
That was a booger. I can't. I have to say that was a booger that just flew
hanging,
out.
It was hanging, man. I had to do something
my
with it.
God.
You need to get me some tissues up here or something when I'm
There's
sick.
paper towels right there.
Those are too rough on my nose, man. They have me all raw.
All right, I'm gonna take it back. Take a back seat.
Thanks, Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff.
Hey, appreciate it,
that.
Cliff, man.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. I have a
Jeff
lot
Ojo,
of
what's up?
I have a lot of older gentlemen that'll say that to me a lot, man. You know, just they're just I guess happy to see that somebody young is, I guess in their eyes taking the initiative to try to do something. You know, because that's what I see a lot of people our age that. I think there's a lot of people that do get shit done, but there's also a lot of people that I feel like talk about it.
I think
And,
the gap, the divide between the two is growing. You either have the people that are really doing it or the people that are just
talking that shit.
Yeah.
Eric the Great. Swap over to the horizontal stream. You're on the vertical
Eric the
stream.
Great?
Oh, he's
Eric's
in
on the
there.
vert.
Oh, he's
Eric's
in
on the
there.
vert.
He's in there.
Eric, swap over to the horizontal stream.
Yeah, Daniel, not my proudest moment, but it had to happen. I couldn't take it anymore, brother. So no, the number change. I was thinking they had tightened the tolerance up a little or put Loctite on the sleeve or something. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. I'm not 100%. So we were actually not even calling out Ford about it. What we were calling out was Suncoast. They sell a
updated.
and then you get it, and it's
This looks just like the one I just took out.
literally looks just like it. The exact same thing. So before I blasted them, I just didn't want to get caught in one of those, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about type things. Because this information is not like, we can't just go on
Ford
Ford's
doesn't even
they don't-
publish anything about
Yeah,
this,
they don't
which
tell
is
us
really stupid.
anything about it.
Like, you think they'd have like, hey, this was updated now, you should use this all the time because we fixed this issue. No.
Yeah. Hell, Dalton, I still don't think anybody's real sure. He said nobody wanted to work with us when we started. They didn't think we would make it.
Yeah.
Started
Ain't
full-
yet.
The only thing I think we got going for us is the size of our parking lot.
Started
Have
from,
it.
started it. Hey, yeah.
Started at the bottom, now we here.
Yeah, if you're on the vertical stream, hop over to the horizontal stream where we got microphones. No.
Ain't got none.
Hop over to the horizontal stream. You guys on the vertical stream. Get off of there.
What are we offering for warranty on stock powered trucks? Talking about 10R80s, we do a 2-year unlimited mile warranty on like a stock truck. But obviously, if you're drag racing your truck with a Whipple, turbos, or something else, then you can't really do that. But yeah, 2 years unlimited miles.
There we go. Godzilla. Thanks, Eric.
We ever have any Godzillas come in with a hard 3 to 4 shift? Looks bad when cold. Do you have a 7.3 with a 6-speed or a 10-speed behind it? Could be having something like a CDF drum bushing going bad on yours if you have the 10R140.
Are you double fisting?
Yeah. Double fisting.
Shout out.
Yeah. Eric the Great said he has faith in us.
And we can do anything. Thanks, Eric.
I hope so.
Average welder.
He's got 10.
Yeah.
So you guys ever have any Godzillas came in with a hard?
Stop.
Did I miss
Yeah,
it?
I already read that.
Damn.
Yeah, I was talking about it could be like a CDF drum. It might even be a valve body issue if it's just that shift.
If you had to buy a Ford truck today, what would you buy, Jake? Go.
A brand new Ford truck today. Probably a F-150 with a 5-liter, 10-speed.
Hell yeah.
2016 F-150 5-liter.
Can you get a King Ranch with a 5-liter in it anymore? We discussed
No
this, I
more.
think, didn't we?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they made, what'd you say? They made it as a premium auction.
Premium engine option. So you can't get a
just
Coyote with a
3.5.
King Ranch.
You get a 3.5 or a hybrid 3.5.
So stupid, man.
Yeah. David on the vertical stream. You guys on the vertical stream, swap over to the horizontal stream that's running right now, too, on YouTube. You get microphones, camera switches, all kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
So swap over to the horizontal show.
Yeah, and I think, Daniel, it's even a little more than just the heating up because we actually don't get hot enough, I think, to heat that up enough to expand it. We're only getting like 200 degrees, but think a lot of it is, as we make a motion like this inside of the transmission and driving things, it actually creates a force that pushes. It's a lot of the reason why we have roller bearings in the transmission, because as we turn, we have force that pushes things against each other. So I think it's a lot of that, because we've also found that in higher horsepower cases, it seems to walk that bushing a lot faster. The more power you put behind it, it seems to help push it even quicker. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Sparky was asking about we rebuilt something like a 10R80 for more horsepower than what it's actually pushing out. What kind of warranty would we do? Like if it was a Whipple truck and you built it to be like hold 1,000 horsepower. I mean, it's kind of.
I don't really think there is a warranty, to be honest with you, on any of that. Yeah. I mean, within reason, I try to be a pretty straight up guy. So, I mean, like for instance, the guy the 10R140 we finished this morning, I told him I do a 2-year warranty on them if you let us retune it. It's got to be retuned. It's a diesel. Yours is already hot as shit. It has to be retuned. And he was adamant. He didn't want me to retune it, which I understand. Because I was gonna put a slow ass tune in it for sure. I mean, I'm sorry guys. Yeah. I'm protecting my investment into this transmission. So
I mean, these things already make stupid amounts
already
of
makes
power.
1,200 foot-pounds of torque. There's not much need for much more. But with him, I mean, I told him, I can't warranty it, but within reason. We built it today. If he calls me in 2 days and says, "Hey man, this thing it won't even shift, it won't shift, it won't move," or something like that, I mean, I'm gonna make that right. But if in his case, if he called me 8 months from now and said, "Hey man, this thing's slipping again," I told her so. You know what I'm saying? I told her so.
And so far, the parts to fix those to hold even more power, they just don't exist yet. For the power level that truck has on a consistent basis, just don't have the parts to do it yet.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Again, you guys on the vertical stream, hop over to horizontal if you want audio and camera switch in and all the good stuff and your questions answered. Hop over to the vertical. Boom. We're at the top of the hour. Any other last thing?
Y'all been on some damn questions today, man.
Oh,
Any last minute I loved you or
I've never seen
like
this many questions.
Yeah. What parts do you need to replace on a 18 F-150 with a 10R80 if it has a problem? I mean, pretty much you just rebuild the whole thing. I don't know if you're the kind of person that wants to take on that, but really ain't that bad. Just a couple updated parts, seals, clutches. Pretty much on your way.
Yeah, Jake can do one in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, we don't charge 2 hours to do them. We charge a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
I think the book time's probably pulled, put, and overhauled is probably around 23.
Eric's got a good trivia question for you.
Where's he at? Is the Volkswagen Bug the longest produced vehicle in the history of mankind? I don't think it's the longest produced. I think for a long time, and it might have been beat here recently with something, but I think they were the most sold vehicle ever.
The people's car?
Yeah, let's look it up. I'm curious now.
Pull it up. Vertical guys, go find us on, there should be 2 streams live on our page. So go to our page and it should show 2 live streams. Go to the horizontal live stream.
Said how much does a stock 10R80 handle? Handle a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, I would think you could put 1,000 horsepower through it for several times, just depending on what kind of running you was doing. Digs are obviously going to they're gonna significantly lower the life of your transmission.
Yeah, here we go.
What is it? With the longest production runs of all time. What's
Suburban.
86 years. Yeah. It's still being made, right?
Yeah.
What's the bug? I see the bugs down there.
65. Yeah. That's not right because they've had more since then.
Cliff, you do not want to go vertical. There's no microphones.
Yeah.
How do I get vertical?
don't
you
go
jump,
vert.
brother. Just
don't
jump.
go vert. So the Suburban is the longest.
According to that, but
yeah,
that's one.
I don't know how much I trust this. So
AllensFactoryOutlet.com.
Okay, let's find something a little different.
Yeah. I mean, I doubt we're gonna get a .gov page for this.
Oh,
How many Model Ts were Ford until Ford changed it to the Model A? Another good little,
Yeah, I'm sure a bunch.
another good little question.
What fluid does my 25 10R140 take, LV or ULV? It is low. Dalton could answer that. Dalton knows exactly which ones take LV and ULV, don't he? No, I'm just kidding. No, Dalton, that's the funniest thing ever. This guy's put more transmission fluid in transmissions probably in my ear than I have at this point. And every time he goes to do one of these 250s, he comes to me and Jake and says, Which one? LV? ULV? Which one? It's ULV. ULV, 10 speeds. LV is 6 speeds. Really, LV is everything except 10 speeds for Mason. Jake likes to correct me and tell me that's not correct, but it's pretty much, it goes in everything. Transfer cases, power steering.
Gas tank.
Yeah.
In a diesel, yeah.
Yeah, put it in everything.
Yeah, whatever.
Radiator. Put it in every hole. That's what she said.
He beat me to it.
That's what she said.
65 years is for the original Bugs. In 1998, they came back out with a front-wheel drive one.
okay.
The Bug is so popular. Still. I mean, I don't know about now, but I mean, it's
Yeah, they quit producing it again.
What?
What about the
The
second
people's car?
Gen
Yeah,
3.5?
it's gone.
So Gabriel Brun asked, what about the second Gen 3.5 besides the cams, lifters, and oil pump? What else do I have to replace to make big power? The engine. That would be the best option. I'm
Depends
telling
how
you
much-
guys,
how
those
much kind of
V6s
power.
they're not gonna do what you want it to do. If you put that 3.5 at 650, 700, which is totally doable, you could do that with as little as some downpipes. I say downpipe, a Y pipe to get the air out, and an intercooler and a hot tune, and I bet you could do 600, 650 to the wheels, which is absolutely ignorant. It's just not going to live. I assure you, the way that engine's made with the coolant around the chamber around where the cylinder is, where the piston is,
It's not gonna like.
it's not going to hold up. Not to mention the turbos are not the RPM you're going to have to spin that turbo at in order to make 600, 650 horsepower is not going to get. It's not going to last. I would recommend trying something with a, he's got it. Sparky's got it. It ain't no VR36. It ain't even close. VR36. What car is the VR36 in?
Ferrari.
A lot of questions today.
Yeah. What car is that in, Jake? VR36.
Probably the GTR.
Yep, you got it. I think they got a newer one now. It's a VR38. I think it's the one that's in the
Quit making the
GTR.
GTR again.
Yeah.
Can you put regular Mercon 5 into a 6-speed?
I would not.
Would not recommend it.
Would
I'm not sure what it would do. Never tried it, but I'd just go ahead with the LV.
Brand new F-150 hybrid or stay away.
I mean, if you're gonna lease one for a little bit and dump it off, then it'd be all right. But if you plan on keeping it a long time,
3 and done. 3 years. Once it goes out of bumper to bumper, get it gone. Why do 10-speed transmissions run so hot? It's because they're regulated off the coolant temperature, and the coolant temperature is typically going to be around 200 degrees.
and they actually shift better hot.
They do. They need to be hot. That's how they're designed to run.
That's why they have some really ultra low viscosity fluid.
Yes, Lance, we do feel pretty confident in the 23 and newers. I mean, me and Jake both own them. I have a 23 F-150, and he has a 24 Mustang. So, I mean, we feel very strongly about these transmissions, and that's backed by actual data. I mean, we've been reading data. Do you say data or data?
Data.
I say
It's
data.
data. It's
It
not
is
data.
data, but I mean, I say data.
You
Trash, dude.
damn
I'm just
hick.
trash,
You're
dude.
a trailer trash. brother.
Don't talk to me, dealership.
Which one? Liberty 10-speed, Ford 10R80 or GM 10L90? I don't know. I think the only thing GM done good is they waited a little while, let Ford try them out,
Rest in
and
peace,
figure
GTR.
out the issues with them. I think that's why the 10L80s have been holding up better, is because they got that CDF drum. One problem I have heard about on the 10L80s and 10L90s is the front support. Ford has a straight cut pump gear, and GM decided to get fancy into a helical cut gear, and I've apparently heard that they don't like spinning up at those high RPMs.
No.
They'll come apart on you.
That's good that it's got a 3,000 RPM revving.
Yeah, you know what the fix is for them there?
I'll put in the Ford.
Put the damn Ford gear in them. Yeah, I can't wait till we get one of those GMs because I can tell you the side by side comparison videos and the shit I'm gonna say about GM can't make a good transmission, so they went to Ford or something like that. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I just do want to talk shit though, because I mean they really did. They really did. You want to tell the story, Jake?
Don't tell the story.
I want to tell it again.
We'll tell it another time.
Yeah, we're an hour and 10 minutes in.
Well, y'all get out of here then. I'll shut it down.
You gonna run?
I'll shut it down. That's fine.
You gonna stay up here solo?
Yeah, I guess I'll just hang out.
I'll leave it rolling. I got Survivor tonight.
What time?
7.
Well, you better put it on the TiVo, boy.
I ain't got TiVo, boy.
You know you can rewind that shit.
No, I don't. It's live TV.
On what? What's it on?
CBS.
And what do you watch it on? What do you have?
Cable.
Do you have cable?
Yes.
What do you have? DirecTV, Dish?
That's not cable.
What is cable?
Like Spectrum.
Spectrum.
So you can back it up.
No, I can't back
Spectrum's internet. That ain't cable.
Not Spectrum. What am I thinking of? What is it?
He don't even know what he's talking about, man. Jesus Christ.
But no, I cannot rewind it.
Did they put cylinder deactivation in the Mustangs or just the F-150s? It's only the 5-liter F-150s 21 and up. It's still not even all of the 5-liter F-150s. Some of them.
Guy Wilson, typically about a day. Say we could do one day and a half, usually a full system. I know Dalton has gotten extremely fast at DCRs. Like it's almost scary fast. Like ain't no way you put all that shit back together, but he does, and he can do one of those in about 2 hours.
But you give him a 6.9 with 10 bolts to put back together.
I'm telling you, give him something that's not a DCR, and it's like, what's this, man? What this is? Hey, I don't know about it, man. That 6.9 ain't never gonna go back. It's got 4 wires to run the whole engine, and he is.
Davy Jones thinks he's a funny guy.
Yep.
Would I miss something? Who's on the spectrum? Is he talking about you?
Yeah, he's talking about me. Smart ass. Whatever.
Oh man. Well, what are we gonna talk about on here tomorrow? I think they really like this trans stuff. So
yeah, they do.
Y'all wanna go back over some of the service bulletins with the 10R80s?
Can if you want to.
It ain't about what we want, Jake. It's about what the people want.
People really love these 10R80s, especially. Do the new Mustang 5-liters have the wet belt on the oil pump just like the F-150? No, they do not.
No,
like
they got
my
it.
car
They got that shit.
has a
gonna
traditional oil pump.
Yep.
Mine's not going to bust.
Yeah, well, yours ain't gonna bust. We made sure of that.
Yeah.
Them $1,000 oil pump.
You don't have to get the $1,000 one.
Yeah.
But I mean, if
Jake
I'm already
hears-
there.
Jake
Yeah,
hears the
Daniel,
word billet.
I like Survivor.
Yeah, I think it's billet gears, and they're like black, anodized, treated looking. And it's got a billet
All right.
housing.
I see a lot of new names.
Damn. I got you what you're saying, Gabriel. It's just a little funny how you worded that. Did y'all went to school to become mechanics? So here's your answer. Yes, I did. I did. I went to Asset Community College up in Birmingham. Went through a Ford program. Got all my certs for Ford.
Yep.
Jake here has not.
No.
Started doing some of the online stuff. Just never got in. Honestly, Jake really didn't need it. Like, he picked up on this shit really fast. Really fast.
Yeah.
And if any of you guys work for a dealer, you know that, you got a good guy. You don't want his ass going to school. If I send him to school, that's a week I ain't going to have him. You know what I mean? I need him
never got
here.
sent.
I need him here. So we never sent his ass.
Didn't have but 4 people there anyway.
Yeah.
So we're talking 10 speeds again tomorrow morning. I see a lot of new names in here too. So if you guys are new here, make sure you tune in tomorrow morning for our morning show.
How do you
We do
like
8 a.m.
Adam's
Central.
interpretation of our show today?
It's pretty accurate.
I mean, yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Tylenol was abundant in some others' lives. Yeah. Some of them.
My mother was desperate. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, dude. Adam he's on to something. 2025 does be weird, man. It'd be weird, man.
Yeah.
Some of the shit going on today.
This shit, 2025 is mild compared to 2020. In 2020 going into 2020, I mean, was in 2021 was way weird.
You remember all the hype coming up to 2020 about this is gonna be the year 2020.
This is it.
It just sounds cool, 2020. Shit.
Wow.
And then the world shut down for 18 months.
Yeah. Have you heard of the Bilstein shocks Ford recall? You talking about like the Broncos? They have an external reservoir that'll fall off. But
I ain't heard about that one.
No, like the Bronco, like the rear shocks have an external oil reservoir that'll break off.
Yeah, big dog. We got to work on some yoke stickers.
I just got a one ringer call that said ICP. You think it's Insane Clown Posse calling me?
Dude, it could be Violent J. Answer it. Or maybe they're calling about my Tacoma.
Yeah. Big Dog said, can you add some Yote and F1 sticky?
God, dude, I'm about to
F-150
throw some
stickers
across this
for
table.
the members.
And, just for that, I'm putting these on before I leave.
Can you get a different pair of glasses, please?
Look, I don't even know whose these are.
That's
Just wear
mine.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, wear those.
Please put those on. Like when
Please.
when you put those glasses on, your name changes to Velma. That's what
Elton
I
John.
think of.
What?
Look at you.
That's the Elton John glasses.
Horrible, dude.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we do need to get some designs rolling for some stickers, though, man. Maybe some.
We're working on stuff.
Gotta have.
We're working on stuff.
Well, you can't just say you're working on stuff. You have to show me some results at some
Progress.
points. There has to be something. There has to be an outcome that comes out of the work.
Yeah,
You can't
videos
just-
have halted.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I mean, all you got to do is draw up a little
Yeah.
thing, man. I thought you went to school for this graphic design.
I do think we should start ripping off Yeti with yoke.
Yo, oh, that's cool.
That-
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, what they gonna do? They can't sue us, huh? Different word.
Who gives a shit? We'll be out of
Yeah.
business in 4 months anyway.
How you figure?
When I quit, start my own transmission shop.
Yeah, he's gonna stick a camera in the room down there and see how it's done, and then just I'm out of here.
Damn it, boy.
Branch out to other states.
Ship it to us.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell this
So
thing.
we need to flying wrenches in Virginia, man. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the multiple location things. I feel like that'd be tough, man.
Turn it.
It's literally one of the hardest things, just to
Walmart did it.
run.
Why can't you do it? Walmart didn't. Sam Walton did it.
Yeah. I don't think they're specialized.
Oh,
Colton, what?
Yeah. Your transmission spin the other way.
Coco's Caca Transmission Shop.
Boom. That's the shop
Yeah.
name right
Coco
there.
Caca.
Somebody's got to pull in and check out
Coco Caca.
Colton's shit shop. All right. Well, I got to go watch Survivor. Any last I love yous or good lucks or break a leg?
Yeah.
What show's that from? Office.
Who knows?
What was the line?
Any last minute I love yous or break a legs? When Andy goes to do the play,
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
All right. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, Vert people. You never even came. That's what she said.
Yeah.
All right,
staying
yep. So
up here?
we'll be back here, right here. I don't think Jake's gonna hang out with me anymore. I think he's had enough of me today. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central Time on YouTube. We will be here vertical. No, not vertical. Horizontal. That's what we'll be. You guys will be vertical. We'll be horizontal. And we'll be here. So y'all come hang out with us. We're going to be back to talking about 10R80s again tomorrow. Maybe answer some of the questions we didn't get to today. And we're going to be talking about more specifically the service bulletins. I'll probably get out my whole binoculars. You know, I get the
Yeah. You gonna get?
hardy har har. Y'all are supposed to laugh, man.
Yeah. That's
Y'all
real-
laughed the first time.
I was typing.
Yeah, I was
Whatever,
looking
man.
down. Sorry.
Anyways, we might get the binoculars back out, you know, talk a little shit about Ford Motor Company and their warranty process. And, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Hello, boys. I'm back. Daniel thinks he's gonna get me. That's Independence Day. You ain't gonna get me. You can't get me. You can't get me. You guys think you and Hambone think you're gonna get me? Nobody's getting the cocoa. All right, we will see y'all guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Members, thanks for being here. Check out our flyingwrenches.com, stickers, merch, parts, everything you need. Crankcase filters flying off the shelf. Get them while they're hot. Peace.
Later.